Hello and welcome to Bloom and Beyond. This episode is titled, The Rage is Real, Understanding Midlife Anger. I never thought I'd be addressing this topic, or understanding it for that matter. I've always been a pretty happy person. I mean, like everyone else, I can get upset and angry, but I would never call that rage. However, there was a time during perimenopause when I would explode over even the smallest of things. Like if I spilled something in the kitchen or took a wrong turn when I was driving. I'm not talking about irritation. I mean rage. Sometimes I would get really angry about these little things. It didn't feel like me. And I didn't know what was happening to me. And no one warned me that this was part of menopause. So, if you've ever felt like you're losing your mind or becoming someone that you don't recognize, this episode is for you. So, why does rage show up in perimenopause and menopause? Hormonal fluctuations. Declining estrogen and progesterone affect neurotransmitters like serotonin and your natural mood stabilizers. There's a loss of buffering. Progesterone has a calming, soothing effect, and when it drops, the filter comes off, your brain gets raw, and there's unbuffered input. You have adrenal overload. Many women are running on cortisol from stress, overwork, caregiving, and undernourishment, and that creates a short fuse. We have suppressed emotions that might be resurfacing, years or even decades of people-pleasing. Emotional labor and caretaking may come bursting through the cracks. So a big truth bomb is this isn't just about hormones, it's also about boundaries, unmet needs, and the loss of emotional cushioning we've relied on for years. Can hear Jaeger in the back over there. Signs that you're experiencing perimenopausal rage. You react disproportionately to small annoyances. Yelling, slamming doors, snapping at loved ones. You feel out of control in the moment, and then you may regret it later. You have physical symptoms like a hot face, pounding heart, clenched jaw, or even trembling. And you might feel like this just isn't me. And you're embarrassed, ashamed, or even confused about it afterwards. So one time I remember picking up my son and his girlfriend from a concert in downtown Seattle. Yes, there were people everywhere. And my dog, like right now, was jumping all over the car. But it wasn't that big of a deal. And when the kids got into the car, I completely lost it. I started yelling like it was their fault, and I felt horrible about it. I could not understand why I did that, and I wondered what was wrong with me. It was awful. So what you can do about this without shaming yourself. So name it. Normalize that this is a symptom of perimenopause and it is not a character flaw. Try saying to yourself, this is hormonal rage. I'm not losing it. I'm noticing it. It's something I wish I had known that menopause was a reason for why I was feeling that way. And track it. Keep a rage diary. Notice patterns like at the time of the month, if there are stress triggers, if you have had lack of sleep. Also track food, alcohol and sugar intake, and stress inputs. Anything that might affect how you're feeling. Then regulate it without suppressing it. Get outside. Move your body. Walk it out. Do breath work. Inhaling for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 6. That slows down your nervous system. Try the rage scream in the car method. Yes, if you need to scream, do it by yourself. And then that way you don't have to apologize to anyone or feel embarrassed afterward. Support your hormones. Magnesium and vitamin B6 support mood regulation. I'm taking them myself now. Talk to a provider about progesterone if that's appropriate. If you reduce your caffeine and alcohol, that might help as they spike anxiety and can make outbursts even worse. And nourish your adrenals with whole food meals and consistent rest. And address the underneath, okay? What are you angry about? What are you tolerating that your body is now done with? Rage can be a message. Pay attention. We've held this in for too long. You're not alone in how you're feeling, and you're not broken. The rage doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a human going through a radical shift. And once you understand it, you can meet it with compassion and not shame. So here are a few things that have helped me. I now know that part of this is caused by the changes in my body. So understanding that has been validating, and I wish that a medical provider or even someone would have shared that with me. Also, taking a break helps me. A walk, some deep breaths, pausing even just a few minutes when I can feel myself getting overwhelmed. Those have all helped me feel better too. If you'd like to keep track of your emotions and patterns, you could try some journaling prompts like, when do I feel the most reactive? Or what am I holding in that needs expression? And what support do I need right now? So if the anger has been showing up, sudden, sharp, and very unfamiliar, it's okay to pause and pay attention. These feelings are signals. Your body is shifting. Your needs are evolving, and what once felt manageable may now feel completely overwhelming. And that doesn't mean that something's wrong. It means it's time for you to care for yourself in a new way. The more you understand what's happening, the more empowered you become to respond with clarity, patience, and grace. This is part of the process, and you're allowed to navigate it on your own terms. Thank you for listening, and take care of you.